And we welcome you here to Atco, New Jersey for some high school football, playoff football. Central Jersey Group 4, Winslow Township and Colts Neck. Live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Glad you're with us. Simon Rosenwasser here.
Back deep, Trey Simmons.
And it'll be Winslow who receives the opening kickoff on a windy and chilly evening. Now we're glad you're with us here. Trey Thorpe, Trey Simmons back to receive for Winslow. They're not going to get a touch as retreating as Jacob Mitchell goes out of bounds at his own 28-yard line. And we are off here in this playoff matchup between Colts Neck and Winslow.
Actually, no. Check that. They're on 27.
Simon Rosenwasser here with you. And so Winslow with a 1st and 10 with an offense that has been flying high, and there is some pun intended there. Phenomenal season for the Winslow Township Eagles and putting up a 50 spot on the board in their round 1 contest. Simon Rosenwasser here, Ethan Carpenter, our director, our Winslow Township student crew, Sky and Sky on our cameras tonight. And the first play from scrimmage. Be a rollout for Hamas Duran on the run. He flicks it ahead, and he's got his man. Trey Simmons. And Hamas Duran comes out firing for the Eagles. And it's about a 30-yard pass. Brings Winslow up to the 45. So design scramble out. Bill Belton, the offensive coordinator. Kenny Scott, the head coach for Winslow. And Christian Hackenberg also on the sidelines for the Winslow Township Eagles as the quarterback's coach. So it's a well-coached offensive machine here for Winslow. It's Trey Thorpe on the second carry, a second play for Winslow. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6 yards for the Eagles. Opening moments here from Atco. Glad you're with us here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Here comes 2nd and 6. 4 receivers for Winslow. And Duran will hand off again. It's Trey Thorpe, but this time, good work by the Colts Neck front. Luis Guerra, the lineman, 6'2" senior, got there first. 3rd and 6. You know, look at that defensive front for Colts Neck. Charlie Whalen as well in your picture, 6'5". Anthony Lombardi as well along the defensive line for Colts Neck. Snapping the football for Winslow with Hamas Duran waiting for it. It's Duran, fires to an open man out of the flat, but Jacob Mitchell off his arms, and it brings up a 4th down. Offense is going to stay out onto the field. That's football here in 2021. What was once a for sure punting situation, maybe not in high school football, but certainly the train of thought of football coaches has changed. Why not go for it here on 4th and 6? Trust the offense to stay out on the field and pick up that 1st down. Duran takes the snap, looking left, and he is not on the same page with his intended target. As Cam Miller kept running, Duran now trots off the sideline.
first possession.
And Winslow, a promising first play,
First and 10.
but then 3 and out after that one, and Colts Neck takes over. John Runfolo is the senior quarterback, and he hands off on first down.
Immediately by the hit stick.
And that's Chris Scully on the carry. He leads the team in yardage this season, 135 carries, 693 yards. Just over 5 yards per carry for Scully, the sophomore running back. He gains, a healthy 1. It'll be 2nd and 8. Scully, 2nd in a row, weaving right tackle, and another 2 yards.
45, another pick up a 2, so let's bring up a 3rd and 6.
Brings up
Right about the 45
a 3rd and 6. Third and 6. Opening drive for Colts Neck. Pass far side, incomplete. And that'll be a 3 and out. See if Colts Neck wants to go for it. They're around midfield, but here comes the special teams unit. So 4th and 6 with both teams coming up empty on their first possession. You hear the band here. And so a quality environment provided by the Winslow Eagle Band. As the boot spirals into the arms of Trey Simmons, and Simmons brings it to the 40.
15-yard return. Winslow will take over for the second possession at their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Quick pass to the right side, goes incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 after the incomplete pass. 8:36 left first quarter. Duran hands off, short gain, 2nd down.
Pushes the crowd for positive yardage, about 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7, right about the 43-yard line.
So here comes 3rd and 7 for Winslow. And another long conversion going to be attempted here. This is the kind of game that Colts Neck would like to play for 4 quarters. If they can keep it low scoring, the Cougars have more of a chance, as this team has played 3 tightly contested games in their last 3. An average margin of victory of just over 1.5 points for Colts Neck over their last 3. And there's some movement. The flag came in on the Colts neck movement, and the referee signaling. And orating that the foul is against Colts neck. So it's a big penalty on 3rd and 7. It makes a 3rd and 2 much more palatable for Winslow. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. Center and Kevin Thomas to snap it to Duran in the gun. And Kenny Scott will call timeout. He did not like what he saw. Important play early in the game, so Winslow will take the timeout. 3rd and 2 as the Winslow Township High School Eagles will come to the huddle. You see Hamas Duran, and here's a big storyline coming into this game. And, well, if Winslow wins, and even if they don't, they've got another regular season game on Thanksgiving Eve for Hamas Duran to potentially take over the all-time passing yardage mark here at Winslow Township High School. 2,075 coming into the game. He's got over 2,100 now after that first pass. And he's looking to eclipse not only Prince Drew Bay, but his offensive coordinator, Bill Belton, former running back for Penn State, former standout quarterback for Winslow Township High School. And you saw those 2 single-season records, or 2 single-season high marks that Bill Belton put on the board, and Hamas Duran is coming after him here in the next couple weeks. 3rd and 2, though, most importantly, they'll keep it on the ground, and the Eagles have had success that way, too, this season. And Trey Thorpe has had a quality senior campaign for the Eagles. So a fresh set of downs to the 44-yard line. 0-0, 5 minutes gone by.
Over there, get something to eat, get something hot to drink, put the seatbelts on, people, let's go.
Duran throwing,
Quick pass.
and to the 40-yard line. Gain of 4.
Thorpe on the catch. About the 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Actually, it's about a 3-yard pickup. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. From the 41.
Whoa, 4 receivers bunched on the left side. Winslow with Trey Simmons by himself on the near side. Interesting formation. And they'll go across the middle. And Jacob Mitchell has first down yardage for Winslow. To the 22-yard line of Colts Neck.
About a 19-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
And the Eagles are moving here on their second offensive possession. Clock stops for the spot, and now it rolls. Once again, 5 wide for Winslow. Those 4 receivers on the left. 1 man in motion, that's Trey Thorpe, who will now join Duran in the backfield. Duran for Thorpe. A little stutter. Trey Thorpe, touchdown Winslow.
Trey Thorpe, 22 yards. Touchdown.
22-yard touchdown run, Trey Thorpe, and the Winslow Township Eagles strike here in this second-round playoff matchup first. 6-0 Winslow as Trey Thorpe, with a good mix of lightning and thunder in his game. And really nice hesitation there by Trey Thorpe to let that hole open up. He hits it, and now Winslow on for an extra point. Jacob Mitchell holding, bobbles it, but still gets it down, and the kick is good. As Timmy Bright, who has been one of the unsung heroes for Winslow this year, been really good on extra points. As we get another look at Jacob Mitchell's catch, which got Winslow down to the 22-yard line, and then right afterwards, Trey Thorpe along the right side. And once again, that 5-wide formation. Well, there were 4 receivers as Trey Thorpe started as a receiver, comes in to score the touchdown. By the way, good camera work by our crew, Sky and Sky, the Winslow Township students, part of Coach Norm Ingram's broadcast class here at Winslow Township High School. Been helping out all year long, doing a phenomenal job. And Sky with a great camera angle there on the replays for Trey Thorpe's first touchdown of the night. Might not be his last. But now Colts Neck might have to air the ball out a little bit, which they have not done with a ton of efficiency this year, but we shall see. Timmy Bright, kicks it directly at that front line of Colts Neck, and good hands by Eric Lorero.
Possession will be at their own 48.
And here comes Colts Neck, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
High snap, court. It's not a 1-yard pickup. Quarterback keep it. So let's bring up a 2nd and 9 for the 49.
Second and 9 from the 49, the own 49 for Colts Neck. Nobody on the near side, but a man comes in motion this way. And it's a short run. Not getting back to the line of scrimmage as Trey Thorpe comes in on the stop.
It's a 1-yard pickup. 3rd and 8 from the 50.
3rd and 8 here for Colts Neck. From right at midfield. And Winslow looking for another 3rd down stop. Three receivers near side, 1 receiver far side for Colts Neck. And it's Cade Trebet on the far side, working across the middle. As scrambling ball
hit stick. Trey Moore
is going to be down behind the line of scrimmage for the sack. 8-yard loss for Winslow, and the Eagles going to force Colts Neck to punt. Trey Simmons back to return. Here comes the punt. Simmons receives a line drive. Simmons turns the corner at midfield and goes out of bounds there. As a hit comes out of bounds, Trey Moore took a shot, but Winslow once again has good field position as we climb to the latter stages of the first quarter. Another look at the return by Trey Simmons. As the cheerleaders get their due. From Coach Marlin, the PA announcer here at Winslow Township High School. Cheerleaders and the band. Been doing a nice job all year long. As Trey Thorpe takes a first down carry. By the way, the Winslow Eagles band, as their banner indicates, as we get a look at Trey Thorpe, the phenomenal senior running back, playing through some injuries throughout his career. And already with a touchdown here, a solid 5-yard run. By the way, just to finish the point, Winslow Eagles band, Atlantic Section, Atlantic Coast Regional and State Champs in 2021. Congratulations. Duran with a man in the end zone. Touchdown, James Wilson Jr.
Wilson from Hamas Duran.
And Duran dropping it in the bucket for a 40-yard touchdown pass or somewhere thereabouts. But it is tough to keep these Winslow skill players down. Talk about the formation, seeing the 5 wide receivers at times, and all 5 of them can make plays, including James Wilson Jr. And we get another look at this gorgeous throw. You see it develop. James Wilson Jr. had plenty of room to bring that one in. And Winslow takes a 14-0 lead after the Timmy Bright extra point. Central Jersey Group 4 playoff bracket as we get a look here. Shawnee has moved on 42-7 their final over Clearview in the semis. And so Shawnee is probably tuned into this live stream as they will face the winner of Colts Neck and Winslow. Winslow, the number 1 seed. Shawnee, the number 2 seed in Central Jersey Group 4. And so now Winslow with a 2-touchdown lead. And 2:11 to go here in quarter 1. Eagles with a quality start. Fair catch at the 29. And so Colts Neck has some work to do. Not much offense so far for Colts Neck. Still looking for their first down. This will be their 3rd offensive series. Tommy Fallon now the quarterback. Throws on the run. He's got a man open. Thorpe is going to get back there to make the tackle, but Eric Lorero, the sophomore tight end.
That was Eric Lorero.
And Lorero is slow to get up. So Colts Neck gets a positive play, and it turns negative as Lorero is down right in front of his own bench, and we've got a timeout.
About a 34-yard pickup all the way to
Take another look on what's been the best offensive play so far. Tommy Fallon, impressive throw on the run. And Trey Thorpe again on the defense, just a regular hit there, nothing malicious. And we hope that Lorero gets up. We'll take a quick audio break. as they tend to Lorero. All right, 1st and 10 for Colts Neck as Lorero is helped off to the sideline. And we hope to see him back into the game soon. Tommy Fallon, the quarterback. Senior at 6'2", running for his life. Throws across his body, and that's a tough throw. It's incomplete. Looking for Sean Palmer. Good coverage downfield, but Tommy Fallon had Chad Smallwood running him down, and that forced a tough throw. It's already tough for a quarterback to throw rolling left and throwing across your body. If you've watched any Philadelphia Eagles football, you know that. Second and 10, and Winslow will take its second timeout. Kenny Scott will take it. And so Colts Neck has some time to discuss their 2nd and 10 play. We look at the recent results for the Colts Neck Cougars, and remember I told you it's been some close battles recently for Colts Neck. They defeated Timber Creek by 3. Last second field goal. Holmdale 28-27, and Howell before that 24-21, a field goal score as well. And it was a 1-score game at home versus Lacey. So this is a Colts Neck team that is going to try to keep it close. Those scores relatively low, and probably their toughest task to do that against this Winslow Eagles offense that has picked up where it left off last week with the 50-point win against Heightstown. 2nd and 10. Bubble screen. And Winslow's got it covered. John Ronfolo, who's played quarterback, comes over here to the near side and catches the pass. It's a short gain, and it brings up a 3rd and 6, probably 4-down territory for Colts Neck. Winslow band starting to bring the energy here on 3rd down. Clock rolls here in the final minute of play, 1st quarter. 3rd and 7. It's Tommy Fallon who's got a clean pocket. Now he escapes it. Fallon throws end zone, and that ball is incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 7. Play remind me of that old game we used to play on the schoolyard. Play jackpot. Somebody just throws the ball up, and you got a host of 5 or 6 players all trying to come down with the ball. And more times than not, that ball falls incomplete. And it did that time. 4th and 7, but Colts Neck down by 2 scores. Gonna have to take the early risk. Fallon throws on the run, incomplete. He had some fans here on the near side for Winslow calling for a hold. As Winslow's pressure was coming, Fallon stepped up and threw a little high. So it's 1st and 10 Winslow, 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And so the Eagles, maybe one more play before we go to the second. First and 10 from the 35. Duran looking for Cam Miller, and referee calls it incomplete, so the clock stops. And we will get another play here at the end of the first quarter. Little low from Hamas Duran. Fresh off his, 40-yard touchdown to James Wilson Jr. on the last Winslow drive. We look at Cam Miller, the freshman wide receiver for Winslow. Bright future for the Eagles. Got the body of a wide receiver and still just a freshman. So we expect him to come on a lot of people's radars as the seasons roll on. It's Trey Simmons, got it! Touchdown Winslow!
Touchdown from
65 yards. And Trey Simmons with Stickum on his hands
65 yards.
gives Winslow its 3rd touchdown of the first quarter.
3rd touchdown of the quarter.
How about the throw from Duran? 2 touchdowns on his last 3 throws. And Timmy Bright on for already his 3rd PAT.
We have a flag.
Though the flag comes out.
Last play of the first quarter.
Failure of proper equipment on the offense.
Fouls against Winslow here on the point after touchdown. And so Timmy Bright will get a little challenged here on this PAT. Brings him back 5 yards.
Push it back about 5 yards.
It's about 25 yards for Bright. Kick is up. Kick is good. No problem for Timmy Bright, and Winslow with 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. They came up empty on their first series, but score on their next 3. And we get a look at all 3 touchdowns here. Trey Thorpe got the party started for Winslow. We got plenty of time to see all of the replays, so we'll come back for the second quarter in a little bit. You're watching the Play-by-Play Sports Network.
We start the second quarter. We're switching.
$21-0 Winslow leading Colts Neck. Central Jersey Group 4 playoffs. And it's all Eagles.
Kicking it deep, down at the
Cougars moved the ball a little bit here on their last possession.
23. Let's give it up for our award-winning Winslow Township High School Band. Sectional champions, undefeated. That's right, I said it, didn't stutter. Award-winning.
You take a look at the band here. They've been making noise, and they'll continue to do so. And the Atlantic Coast Regional and State champs in 2021. And we'll see if they put on a performance at halftime like they've done, as they've taken the A train a couple times this season. And certainly if there's something here at halftime, we'll keep a camera live so you can tune in. The penalty is against Winslow, and it's 1st and 5 for Colts Neck. A handoff on 1st and short. And that Winslow front, led by Emerald Mitchell.
Led by you-know-who, Mr. Emerald Mitchell.
Stops him for a gain of 1. 2nd and 4.
Trey Moore. So it's going to be about 2nd and 4.
Five wide for Colts Neck. Tommy Fallon, the quarterback. Gets rid of it quickly, and Trey Simmons is there in a jiff. Another gain of, maybe a yard, if that. Let's see where they spot it. And we get another look on the replay. And no, maybe he was just short of the sticks, but a good defensive play. And they do give him 1st down yardage. So Colts Neck with a 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Opening minute of the 2nd quarter. Another quick play. And Winslow, once again, really not much there. And it's Jamil Peterson on the tackle of Colts Neck player.
Pickup up to the 40, almost to the 44. Let's say it's the 2nd and 6.
And so 2nd and 6, you get a look at Emerald Mitchell manning the middle for Winslow.
Quick pass.
And Mitchell able to finish it off this time. As it was Jamil Peterson on the first hit. 3rd and 9. Colts Neck has only stretched it out once. And unfortunately, we still have not seen Eric Lorero, who's already made a couple plays for Colts Neck, but then had to sit out since that long catch he made. We assume he's still out with the same injury. We hope to see him back. And Colts Neck looking to stretch the field here, able to complete a pass to John Runfolo.
For the 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the 46.
So Runfolo has the catch. Now with 15 catches on the season. Contributes in all 3 departments, the senior for Colts Neck. We'll be Fallon on a keeper. And it'll be about a gain of 3 for Tommy Fallon.
About 3 yards.
Important drive here for Colts Neck. And I must say, pretty good-looking jerseys for the Cougars. The green up the side, the white pants and white jerseys with green numbers. And the helmet brings it all together. 2nd and 6. Fallon in trouble, throws on the run and completes. And that ball is caught by Cade Trebet, the 5'10" senior for Colts Neck. And if the name rings a bell, yeah, that's the son of Wayne Trebet, the former New York Jet. And it's a 1st and 10 for Colts Neck. From the 35. Room on the left, and it's a good run on 1st down for Colts Neck and Chris Scully. Haven't been able to get him going like they want. But it's a gain of 7. Take a look at Chris Scully by the numbers. Last 2 games for the running back. 230 yards and 2 touchdowns. Of course, the 2-0 record for the team. And so Colts Neck does well when Scully does well. And he's able to stay on his feet after the first hit here. And he still gains 2 or 3 after what could have been a loss on the play. The tackle made by Winslow and number 63. That's Corey Williams. 3rd and 2 for Colts Neck. Chris Scully is the running back. Tommy Fallon in the gun. Scully hits the hole. 1st down to the 25. And the Cougars putting together a nice looking drive. Can they finish though? We're able to move the ball in their last possession and ultimately turn the ball over on downs. Cade Trebet is on the near side, the receiver for the Cougars. Double move, looking for Donnelly. It's incomplete with Trey Thorpe on the coverage. Tyler Donnelly, again, the intended target, 5'9" senior. And it's 2nd and 10. So early in the drive or early in the downs, Colts Neck takes a shot. Left side run, nothing much. Scully is there for the carry. Kenny Boswell is in on the action on the stop for Winslow. No gain for 3rd and 10. Another critical play early in the contest. Fallon off play action. Rolling, flag comes out. Trey Simmons was the closest receiver, and he's on Winslow. It's a hold against Colts Neck. And we'll see if Kenny Scott declines the penalty or not, because it would bring up 4th down. And it looks like Winslow will decline it.
Holding. Offense. Decline.
So 4th and 10.
So the penalties decline. So we're going to bring up a 4th and 10. Right at the
Would have been a 3rd and, with the spot foul, somewhere in the 25 to 30 range. But now another 4th and 10 with Colts Neck on the verge of the red zone. Fallon lofts. And that ball is incomplete, almost by Aiden Diaz. Would have been a circus catch, and Diaz is slow to get up. But get up he does. And Winslow takes over on downs. Pretty good throw there from Tommy Fallon. Put it only where his receiver could get it, and Diaz with the touch on it. As we look at the recent results for Winslow, again 50-7 against Heightstown. Holy Spirit, an impressive victory for the Eagles, 52-21. The Cedar Creek game is the one that they wanted and battled for, but went down 35-27. But the Eagles only with 2 losses this season as they keep it on the ground with Thorpe. There's a flag on the play and some extracurricular activity as Thorpe got tied up with his tackler in Anthony Lombardi. Flag came before that, and it's going to be a procedural penalty against Colts Neck. Looks like 12 men on the field against the Cougars.
Penalty against the defense for too many players.
Illegal participation on the defense. First down.
Illegal participation. Not sure if I've ever heard it phrased that way. 15-yard penalty for an illegal procedure.
That's a 15-yard penalty in high school.
And so now they run left side. It's Peterson to the 40. Jamil Peterson, listed only as a cornerback, but acts as a running back. And we get another look on the replay. Another good look from Sky. First and 10 from the 39. Trey Thorpe.
Thorpe again.
And a good tackle by Lombardi.
Gets back to the line.
A good-looking young player, Anthony Lombardi, getting some good push up front. Sophomore at 6 foot 235. And Winslow has slowed the pace considerably here on this drive after airing it out on their last 2. A couple touchdowns through the air for Hermas Durin. Thorpe is the lone back on this play. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right in Trey Simmons. It's a run to Thorpe, and there's a lot of room on the right. Thorpe cuts it middle. Thorpe coming across the field. Still searching, end zone touchdown. What a run.
Trey Thorpe, 39 yards.
39-yard touchdown for Trey Thorpe, second of the first half. And that was beautiful.
Tim Bright for the extra point.
So 2 touchdowns for Thorpe, 39 yards that time, 22 yards in the first quarter. The blocking was good from the start of the play, but how about Trey Thorpe finding the seams as the play continued to develop? Timmy Bright on the extra point, but the flag came out first. And it looks like Winslow is going to be penalized again on the PAT. That's about the only thing you can complain about if you're a Winslow Township Eagle fan.
proper equipment. Retry.
An equipment penalty against Winslow. So Timmy Bright, once again, a extra point from distance to attempt. Here's the kick. It's up, it's drilled, no good, wide left. So the score, 27 for Winslow, 0 for Colts Neck. 3:24 left, second quarter. Gotta look at some recent highlights. This was the Thorpe touchdown in the first quarter. And here's his second quarter run. Started from different formations and making some jukes. How about the receivers getting out there blocking? Cam Miller at the end, standing tall at the goal line to help Trey Thorpe into the end zone. Good coaching when your receivers are getting out there and doing the dirty work. And Trey Thorpe making it look easy.
All right, Tim Bright lining it up. Just a score update. Shawnee is 1-28. Clearview, nothing at half.
And on the return inside the 25, ball comes out, no whistle. Now the referee said they were down. Trey Simmons was in the end zone.
I'm sorry, that score. The old tweet, the actual game was over. Shawnee won yesterday, 42-7.
So they're going to say he was down. Let's get another look. Can we see? Tough to tell on the angle. But the referee called it the way he saw it, and it'll be a 1st and 10 for Colts Neck from the 22. Tommy Fallon, plenty of time, and he'll tuck it. Got first down yardage, out of bounds at the 35.
6 out of bounds. About a 14-yard pickup, 1st and 10.
Good coverage down the field for Winslow. And all things considered, the Colts Neck offensive line has done a decent job. It seems like Tommy Fallon has had some time, but has been forced to scramble as things just have not opened up for him down the field. Fallon again, all day to throw. Now the pocket breaks down, and he is able to deliver to the 45-yard line. That ball is caught right in front of the Winslow bench. Will Surdez makes the catch. Referee is going to discuss whether that ball was caught out of bounds, whether he completed the catch or not. Kenny Scott obviously has an opinion, and they do call it incomplete in the end. Took them a while, but they got to the conclusion that the ball was incomplete. We'll see if we can get another look at that one. Once again, Fallon, who has done well at scrambling on the run, and I'm not sure. The ball came out, but we were kind of blocked to see whether that ball was loosed up as he was making the catch. Anyway, the referees were pretty confident after they discussed. It's 2nd and 10 from the 36. 3:02 left first half, and one that has been dominated by the Winslow Township Eagles at home. Here's the first down carry, and a strong shoulder from Chris Scully.
Gets about 7 yards there.
7 yards for Scully. Trey Moore on the stop. 3rd and 2.
3rd and 3.
Scully on the third down carry. He's dragged down from behind. And it's Trey Moore on the stop. He's going to be short of first down yardage. Gains about a yard across the 45. There is a flag on the field. It's a false start against Colts Neck. Tough penalty to swallow. Whoa. Illegal formation against Colts Neck.
So it's going to bring him 3rd and 8.
Third and 8. Here comes the pressure. Fallon gets rid of it.
Quarterback is hit.
It's incomplete. He is hit as he throws. And it's going to bring up a 4th and 8. And it's Scully who's trying to shake off a little stinger there. Here comes the punting unit for the Cougars. And on 4th and 8, Winslow's going to get the ball back, already up 27 points. Trey Simmons back to return. He's standing at the 35.
Out. We want to give it up to our tailgaters always here. Out in the parking lot tailgating.
Flag against Winslow on 4th down.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, 4th down.
And so now Colts Neck might have to make another judgment call, and they'll bring the offense back out onto the field. So what would have been a 4th and 8 and a punting situation brings up a 4th and 3, and Colts Neck decides to roll the dice. Why not? Comeback's got to start somewhere. Fallon and Scully are in the backfield for the Cougars. Timeout Winslow, 3rd of the half. And so with 2:15 left, it's 27-0, and Kenny Scott, the head coach for the Winslow Township Eagles, who's put together quite a staff this year, has truly made his mark on the program, and a special year for Winslow continuing here in 2021. Coach Scott in the green and black hoodie. Burned all 3 of his timeouts, and a tremendous amount of respect that he's garnered from, first and foremost, his players. It's not just the offense this year. Defense has had a quality mentality. 0 points on the board here in the first half. And so 4th and 3 for Colts Neck. Fallon rolling, and Fallon escapes the first player and the second, but throws incomplete. Trey Thorpe breaks it up. I mean, what more can Tommy Fallon do? He had 2 Winslow Eagles flying in on him, and he got rid of both of them. But there's a late flag, and it's a penalty against the Eagles.
The officials handle it.
Believe it's pass interference against Winslow. And so Colts Neck will get a first down. So 2 penalties with the Eagles, who were just nearly off the field. And there's the official call. It's pass interference against Winslow.
Let's see, it's up to the 42. 1st and 10. With 2:05 left before halftime.
1st and 10, 42-yard line for Colts Neck. Fallon's looking deep. Got a man with a step, and the ball is intercepted. Trey Thorpe's got it. He laterals it back to Colts Neck. Sometimes you try to do too much. First of all, I did not know how Winslow came up with that football.
So that is an interception that turns to a fumble.
And so Winslow will give a fresh set of downs to Colts neck. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 20. That's one way to get the ball in the red zone. Let's take another look. As Scully, you're missing as we see this replay. Let's take another look. It was a short pass, and hey, you can see Trey Thorpe did make the interception. 2nd and 7 after the Scully 3-yard run. Quick pass for Fallon looking for Trevette. Here comes a flag. Cam Miller on the coverage. But the penalty is against Colts neck. So looks like a procedural penalty again against Colts neck. You know, the Eagles getting in their own way the last minute or two. Here comes the official call.
Ineligible. Downfield. Lost it down.
Ineligible man downfield. Second down and about 12. Well, the refs will once again stop the momentum. So not a loss of down. And so 1st down is what it is. 1st and 12. Here's Fallon. Intercepted. Trey Thorpe. And Thorpe is tripped up. So Trey Thorpe now with 2 interceptions. And you're talking about making up for a fumble. It's Trey Thorpe, who just wanted another interception, I guess. Man, this kid is playing at an extra level for Winslow in the last few weeks. Trey Thorpe for the Winslow Township Eagles. 2 touchdowns, now 2 interceptions in the first half tonight. And the running back will very likely get fed the rock with a 27-point lead already. We'll see what Winslow wants to do here in the final minute. Certainly plenty of time for a Bill Belton, Christian Hackenberg, and Kenny Scott-led offense to do some more damage. Chilly November evening here from Atco. Trey Thorpe is in motion. Duran wants it all. It's incomplete. He hit Jacob Mitchell right in the numbers. Could have been, maybe should have been. No reason to hang your head, though. If you're Jacob Mitchell, you got yourself open. But he'll be thinking about that one before he goes to bed, the 6'2 senior. .59 seconds left. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Duran, another all day to throw. Cameron Brown, the intended target this time. And Brown drops it. So a couple drops for Winslow receivers. That one underthrown, but Brown was there with his hands on it. And so it's 3rd and 10 after a couple deep shots. But, man, this offensive line is giving Hamas Durin all the time in the world to find some of the skill position players. So now 3rd and 10. Durin steps up in the pocket, over the middle, he fires, and it's out of the reach of James Wilson Jr. So 4th and 10, and Winslow with a 3 and out. Now what could have been a long touchdown pass to Jacob Mitchell on the first play from scrimmage on that series. The incomplete pass to Cameron Brown. And James Wilson Jr., the 3rd down intended target. 4th and 10, James Wilson Jr. back to punt. And it's a fake, but he's short of 1st down yardage. They're looking for Cameron Brown.
Turnover and downs right at the 30. Colts Neck will take over with 37 seconds left.
And so 37 seconds left. It'll give Colts Neck good field position as the pace of this second quarter has slowed to a crawl. And the temperature continues to dip. First and 10, 4 receivers for Colts Neck. Scully is the running back. Tommy Fallon, the quarterback, throws off his back foot, and that ball is intercepted by Cameron Brown, though there is a penalty that comes in at the goal line. See who the pass interference is against, because that's likely the call. There is a flag in the backfield as well. Holding against Colts Neck. Pass interference against Winslow. Offsetting penalties. And I believe we repeat 1st down. Fallon still got the ball. Leaning back, he almost completed. Hit his man in his hands. Looking for Will Cerdes. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Been some good-looking plays by Tommy Fallon, the quarterback for Colts Neck. Able to escape the rush of Winslow. 21 seconds left. Runfolo is the receiver near side for Colts Neck, and down he goes. Emerald Mitchell with the sack. And the clock will run under 10 seconds. Let's see if Colts Neck calls a timeout. They do. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Excuse me, 3rd and about 20. From the 40-yard line. We get a look at the replay of this one. Emerald Mitchell flying through the line and downing Tommy Fallon. So this very likely will be the last play of the half, considering Colts Neck is going to look for an end zone shot here. Though they do have another timeout in their pocket. At least one. No, Winslow took all three. I think Colts Neck has only taken one here in the first half. But if you're just joining us, it's been all Winslow Township. Trey Thorpe, the star so far in this game. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 bugaboo play. After his interception, he lateraled it back. And it turned into a turnover against Winslow after the interception by Trey Thorpe.
3rd and 20.
Here comes the 3rd and 20 out of the timeout. Gonna keep it on the ground. Interesting. As Scully on the left side goes for 2. And Colts Neck, did they call timeout? Yeah, they did. They did get that timeout in. So, actually, it's pretty fair thinking by Colts Neck. They keep it on the ground to look for that one last Hail Mary attempt. Winslow was already running towards the locker room, but there is 1 second left. Though that said, they're lucky that Scully didn't run the clock out for 8 seconds, if that is their thinking. Still 1 second left, and it'll have to be a 39-yard bomb to the end zone if anything is on the board at the end of this half for Colts Neck.
All right, 1 second left in the first half. From the 40.
Final play, first half. 4th down for Colts Neck. Fallon letting the play develop.
Quarterback is pressured.
Throws on the run to the end zone. And that ball is caught for a touchdown.
And it was caught in the end zone for a touchdown.
It's John Runfolo who brought it in for Colts Neck. And Tommy Fallon on the run flicks it to the back of the end zone. And a circus catch for Runfolo. And the Cougars will have some momentum going into the locker room.
Cougars' first touchdown.
So the Eagles thought they were into the locker room with a shutout. Instead, it's Colts Neck who gets their first touchdown. Christian Montefort is the senior kicker on. Here comes a flag.
That ball encroachment. Defense. Decline. Try for point.
And the encroachment penalty will be a wash as the extra point will be attempted here by Montefort. Kick is up. Kick is good. And that's something to feel good about if you're the Colts Neck Cougars. A 39-yard touchdown from Tommy Fallon to John Runfolo. And the score is 27-7. Winslow leads Colts Neck here in the Central Jersey Group 4 playoffs. One more look. I'll say that Fallon was dangerously close to that line of scrimmage. And Runfolo with a great catch. And so that'll do it for our first half coverage here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. 20-point lead for Winslow. We'll come back for the third quarter of play. Stick with us on YouTube. All right, we welcome you back here to Winslow Township High School in Atco, New Jersey, as we are set to begin the third quarter of play. We're going to take a look at some highlights from the first quarter. Trey Thorpe with a big first half. That touchdown, 22 yards in the first quarter. Hamas Duran also doing some damage through the air. James Wilson Jr., the touchdown from about 40 yards out. And then Duran for Trey Simmons with a gorgeous throw and catch. Here was the fourth touchdown for Winslow, and it was the man that started the party in Trey Thorpe. Off the draw, did well. 2 interceptions as well for Trey Thorpe. As we get a look at Tommy Fallon, this was right before the end of the half, and by far the highlight of the half for Colts Neck, as Runfolo with the touchdown catch with 1 second left on the clock. One more look at the bracket. In Central Jersey Group 4, the winner of this game will take on Shawnee, and Shawnee defeating Clearview in that semifinal. And so the number 2 seed awaits the winner of the number 1 seed Winslow or the number 4 seed in Colts Neck. It'll be Colts Neck to try to build on the touchdown scored before the half. They will receive the second half kickoff. As Timmy Bright is ready to boot. Low kick, and it's caught on the fly by Matt Shelley. Shelley with the burst of speed, and Matt Shelley inside the 20. Can he get there? He is brought down inside the 5. Trey Simmons caught him, but Shelley with a huge play for Colts Neck. And the Cougars all of a sudden have some life after the way that they finished the first half. This is how they start the second half. And Shelley just needed another yard for a touchdown. But you can say good field position to start for Colts Neck. First and goal inside the 5, and we are off and running here in the second half. And the handoff to Scully. He's brought down shy of the goal line, and that is not Scully. That's John Manos. Second and goal, Manos leaning for the end zone. He is short, marked shy of the goal line. It's going to be third down. Third down and goal. Obviously not the 20. Scoreboard operator coming back from getting some hot chocolate at halftime. Handoff on third down. This time Colts Neck is in. It's Manos for the score. And the Cougars with 2 touchdowns in their last 2 possessions. It's 27-13. Again, Matt Shelley's opening kickoff puts Colts Neck on the doorstep. And then it's slammed home by John Manos. So the Cougars now have Christian Montefort on for his second PAT try. Kick is up, kick is good. And we've got ourselves a 2-possession ball game. Another look at the opening kickoff again. Shelley getting it done on special teams. And then Manos in a bunch formation. Or was that Scully back in there? Not sure. Might have been Scully for the touchdown. We get one more look at that touchdown. I just want to see who threw it in or who ran it in. It was Scully who was back in at the running back position. So we called it for Manos, but it was Scully. Thanks to Ethan Carpenter, our director, getting those replays in. Making sure that we're getting the facts out there. Benefit of replay tonight in this Central Jersey Group 4 game. It's Trey Thorpe on the return for Winslow. And now the Eagles back on offense. This game could have looked a lot different if Jacob Mitchell caught the open pass from Hamas Duran. With under a minute to go in the second quarter, the Eagles went for it all 3 times in a row and ultimately had to turn the ball over. Fake punted, which gave Colts Neck good field position, which in hindsight, not the best move. But the Eagles very easily could have scored on that final drive of theirs in the second quarter, in which case we would have been thinking of running clock scenario early in the third quarter. Instead, it's Eagles up by 13. They have a 1st and 10 from the 40. Trey Simmons catches the screen in space. Quick move from Simmons. Got it blocked from James Wilson Jr. Simmons in for a score. Touchdown, Winslow.
For 6.
One play and a tutty. 60 yards from Duran
Simmons for 6.
to Trey Simmons. And it's 33-14, just like that. Winslow responds. And Duran continuing to climb those ranks in terms of single-season passing yardage, as Timmy Bright's extra point is up and no good. And it's 33-14. One more look at the bubble screen. The subtle juke by Trey Simmons, and he's got the speed to put the finishing touches on a good-looking play for Winslow. So we've already got, 13 points on the board, 1:40 into the third quarter. High-scoring affair, which is what Winslow wants. Colts Neck, not so much. This is the most points that they've given up in the last month. So Timmy Bright on another kickoff, just like he started the third quarter. Kick is booted to Scully. And he's shy of the 40-yard line. Here comes the Colts Neck offense. So Scully will stay on the field as the running back. Thought it might have been Manos who had that first down run for Colts Neck. And Scully, who was banged up at the end of the second quarter. But good to see him back in and healthy and scoring for Colts Neck. Will have to be a big part of the offense for the Cougars as they begin the third quarter and once again find themselves in a deep hole. Still have not seen Eric Lorero. since his injury in the first quarter. Handoff to Scully on first down. And he's a strong runner. Saw a hole and brought a tackler with him. But it is Trey Moore who makes the stop after an 8-yard run. Second and 2. Scully again. This time he's hit at the line of scrimmage, went to the right, and Trey Simmons has got the hit.
Trey Simmons and Trey Thorpe on the hit. I'm going to push it back a little bit. Bring up a third and about 2.
Trey squared on the hit. Trey Simmons and Trey Thorpe. High quality PA announcing here at Winslow Township High School. Third and 2. Actually, a loss of 1 on the play, 3rd and 3. Some movement before the snap. No flag, it was legal. Scully's got a first down. Hit by Thorpe.
Up the middle into Winslow territory right at the 48.
First and 10 into Winslow territory. At the 48-yard line is now where Colts Neck will have a fresh set of downs. Simon Rosenwasser here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Sky and Sky, our 2 camera operators. Students here at Winslow, part of Norm Ingram's broadcast class.
Another inside handoff.
Handoff for a gain of 1. They're riding Scully early here in the 3rd. There's a Winslow Eagle, or a couple, slow to get up, but he looks okay. As Kenny Boswell hops back up on his feet. Second and 9. Receivers are on the far side. It's Cade Trebet in the slot. Handoff.
Inside handoff once again.
And it's Scully. And about a gain of 5. A lot of noise coming from the Colts Neck sideline. I don't see a flag. Maybe the Cougars asking for one.
About 6.
But it's a 3rd and 6.
Actually 3rd, I'm sorry, 3rd down.
Third and 6. Your down and distance is what's being mirrored on the scoreboard here at Winslow Township High School. So it does say 2nd down on the scoreboard here, even though it is 3rd down and 6. Scully on the delay. Emerald Mitchell in the backfield blows it up.
Emerald Mitchell for the 3-yard loss.
4th down and 9. And another look on the replay. Might have been an RPO. And no good options for Tommy Fallon that time as Emerald Mitchell makes the play. And on 4th and 9, it looks like Colts Neck keeps the offense on the field. They are in Winslow territory, and they're down by 19 points, and that's 3 scores. And the way that the Winslow offense has been buzzing, not much of a choice here for Colts neck. Tommy Fallon's got time. Pocket breaks down, intercepted Trey Thorpe. It's his third interception, and Trey Thorpe brings it inside the 40. There is a flag on the return, but Trey Thorpe has a night yet again here in Atco. 3 interceptions for number 5. He's got 2 touchdowns on the ground. The penalty is against Winslow on the return. It might have been a chop block, I think.
I think it's after the interception. We'll let the referees handle it.
And there's the grab by Trey Thorpe. Not sure if we can see where the penalty occurred. Doesn't look like it came in our screen, but Thorpe.
During the return, a personal foul, blindside block. First down.
So blindside block is the call, and that's a personal foul, but damage done as Trey Thorpe grabs another one. 3 interceptions for number 5 tonight. Cam Miller on a screen. Silky move from Cam Miller to the 40-yard line.
Into Colts next territory up to about the 43. It's about a 17-yard pickup. Hold on, let's see where they at. We'll get it right.
There's Cam Miller, number 10, the freshman.
We have a quick timeout.
And a timeout is called. Winslow will take it early here in the third quarter.
1st and 10.
Plays in the secondary, 5'11", 175, the young man for Winslow Township. And he's shown flashes this year of some really high-level football. And what an experience for him to get the ball under the lights in a playoff atmosphere here in Atco. As Kenny Scott, Jason Handy also on the staff in the huddle for Winslow Township. Call timeout. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Winslow at the 42-yard line. Christian Hackenberg right next to Winslow Township. This is how the drive started. The 4th down play. Once again, Tommy Fallon had a lot of time, and he overshot his man across the middle. He was looking for Cade Trebet. And again, we look at the interception of Trey Thorpe. And now the 1st and 10 from the 40. It's Cam Miller, 2nd touch in a row.
Quick pass.
Miller's still on his feet, but a flag comes out. 2 of them, in fact.
All the way up to the 23. That's about a 20-yard pickup. But he had flags.
So this is going to go against the Eagles. Holding against Winslow. Spot foul. It'll be a 1st down, though. And a ways to go. So 1st down with the ball coming back to the 48.
Holding. Offense. Replay 1st down.
So let's go 1st and long from the 47.
First down and just over 20 yards to go for Winslow. From the 46, Eagles have the football. The runner is Roger Brown, and he might have had more, but he tripped across the 45. He's inching towards that.
About a 9-yard pickup. Let's see. Tripped up. That's about a 7-yard pickup.
2nd and 13. I want to give another shout out to our Winslow supporter and broadcast teacher in Norm Ingram, the teacher of the broadcast class, and does a great job with the students. Phenomenal program here at Winslow Township High School, and again, Sky and Sky on our cameras tonight. We've had some Winslow students help us out with broadcasts all year long. We bring you some pretty good production quality, but it doesn't happen without the relationship that we've developed with Coach I, Norm Ingram, and the broadcast class here at Winslow. 2nd and 13 for the Eagles. And it's Roger Brown caught from behind. Flag comes out well after the play. Emerald Mitchell gets tied up with, I think that was Shea Bresnahan, who made the defensive play for Colts Neck. And it's a hold against Winslow. So, yeah, it's been a nice performance by the Eagles, but one thing you've got to certainly
Block in the back, offense. We play second down.
not be pleased with if you're the coaching staff is the penalties that have continued to accumulate for Winslow. And now the potent offense has made up for it, but Eagles heavily penalized tonight, including before the half, which led to that touchdown for Colts Neck. Anyway, 2nd and very, very long. Durin didn't like what he saw. And now we get to see the legs of Hamas. And Durin's got a first down and more. To the 20-yard line.
More than enough for the first down. It's a 34-yard scamper.
34-yard run.
1st and 10. From the 22.
We get another look, and Durin, sign of a good quarterback. He's got the ability to throw or ability to run, but he's chosen to throw tonight. And that's the first time I think really we've seen the legs of Hamas Durin get down inside the 20. Here's Roger Brown. Left side run. First down yardage.
It's a 9-yard. It's very close to a first down. Let's see. Yes. Like the chain game is on the march. 1st and 10 after the 10-yard pickup. Roger Brown.
So 1st and 10 from the 11. Durin went to the sideline. Got a message from Christian Hackenberg, Bill Belton. That duo once made some noise in the Big Ten at Penn State. And now offensive coaches here. Roger Brown, big drive for him. About a 6-yard gain. On a day where Penn State played Michigan in a whiteout in Happy Valley.
7-7.
About 10 years ago today, it was retweeted by the Winslow Township football account and tweeted originally by the Big Ten football account. But what a game it was about, I think it was 10 years ago, with Christian Hackenberg quarterbacking the Penn State Nittany Lions, Bill Belton, the running back for the Nittany Lions, and Penn State defeating Michigan in that game. At the Big House, Bill Belton with the game-winning touchdown. 2nd and 6, it's Durin over the middle, Thorpe off his chest. Would have been his first receiving touchdown, his 3rd touchdown overall. 3rd and 6. The run is for Thorpe. He's in the end zone, but there's a flag, and this one is probably in the area of holding. And it is against Winslow. So what was a potential touchdown for the Eagles is going to bring Winslow back.
Holding, offense. We play 3rd down on the snap.
So it's a 3rd down and, let's see, 16? Still can get a 1st down.
14, maybe 15.
Still can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. And Durant on the run, throws a dart. Goes through the hands of Trey Simmons. That is a throw that reminded me of one Carson Wentz threw a few years ago in that Washington Redskins game. Well, it was Washington Redskins at the time. Washington football team game. On the run, strong arm, and finding a man in the corner of the end zone that went through the hands of Trey Simmons. Beautiful throw, though, from Durant. 4th and 15. And it looks like the Eagle offense will stay on the field. On 4th down, Duran to the end zone, caught in the corner. It's incomplete. Cam Miller couldn't complete the catch, and it's a turnover on down. Another good throw from Duran, who has played exceptional tonight. But Colts Neck will take over deep in their own territory.
1st and 10 with 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter.
Ball, full start, offense.
All right, so that's going to push it back 5 yards to 13.
So it'll be 1st and 15 after the false start against Colts Neck. Here comes the marching band beat. As Scully on 1st and 15 spins past Cam Miller. Got past Trey Moore as well. I'll tell you what, the running back for Colts Neck has been fun to watch. Hard running, and the Cougars have a good one in Chris Scully. 5'10" sophomore. Takes the 2nd down run. And he breaks another few tackles.
About 4 yards.
We've reached the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Remember, there's a lot of two-way players for Winslow. And so you wonder if there are tired legs. Still a 19-point cushion for the Eagles. It's a 3rd and 3. Man in motion. Scully hits the hole and gets hit past the line of scrimmage, past the 1st down marker. Jeremiah Taylor makes the stop. And so it's a fresh set of downs to the 31. The clock's going to run once it's spotted, and I don't believe Colts Neck is going to have time to get a playoff here. So we're going to go to the fourth quarter with both teams scoring. Let's see, can they get it off? No way. End of the third. We go to the fourth quarter. It's Winslow 33, Colts Neck 14. Both teams scoring touchdowns in the first 2 minutes of this third quarter, and then nothing afterwards. So we'll take a quick audio break. We come back. It's fourth quarter action in Central Jersey Group 4 playoff football live here on the Play by Play Sports Network. First and 10, Colts Neck, as the Cougars move left to right. Tommy Fallon looks deep, run full with Cam Miller in coverage. He still had a chance to bring it in. Oh boy. Runfolo looking for his second big play deep down the field. He caught the 40-yard touchdown with 1 second left in the second quarter. Another look. Fallon has shown off a pretty good arm. And Cam Miller with some good coverage man-to-man. Second and 10. Scully left side run. Tripped up and still finds a way to get a few more yards. Gain of 9. Should bring up a 3rd and 1. Fallon for Scully.
Scully once again, the left side.
3-yard gain on 3rd down to bring up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 from the 44. The pitch is to Scully. There's a flag out. Emerald Mitchell is in pursuit, as well as Cameron Brown. Flag on the play. It's against Colts Neck.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation is the call against the Cougars. 1st and 15.
So 1st and 15 from the 38.
Hand off to Scully, bounces right. Eagles are flying to the ball at the moment.
About a 1-yard gain. Up to the 30, 39.
Corey Williams in there on the stop for the Eagles. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 14. So the Cougars have the opportunity to take a deep shot. Fallon's running, has to throw across his body, and it's broken up. There's Trey Simmons on the coverage looking for Runfolo. Third and 13. Third down play, Fallon. Rolls left, throws incomplete. It's gonna bring up a 4th and long. Wasn't much there for Sam Cerdes. And so the Cougars
Pressure, 4th down.
gonna keep the offense on the field. In desperation time, it's playoff football. Give it everything you got. Fallon with the pocket collapsing on 4th down. Down he goes!
All the way back to the 25. No, hold on. Sorry.
Amir Wiley on the sack. Emerald Mitchell there to help. And the Eagles take over on downs at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10.
Another look.
Sacked by Amir Wiley. Winslow takes over.
Solo sack for Amir Wiley. And with a touchdown, the Eagles should just about clinch a spot in the Central Jersey Group 4 Finals. Would be against Shawnee, again, who defeated Clearview 42-7 in their contest. It's Trey Thorpe dragging tacklers. 9-yard, maybe 10-yard gain.
Very close. A little short, I think. It's about a 9-yard pickup. 2nd and, oh, hold on. No. Chain game moving.
1st and 10. Fresh set of downs with Trey Thorpe on the carry for Winslow.
From the 12-yard line.
It's Thorpe right side this time. Stop and start, now cuts up middle. Moves the pile inside the 5. Strong run by Trey Thorpe on 1st down inside 9 minutes to play. For some reason, the clock stopped, though.
Yep, on the 7-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Now it's going. Second down and 5. Duran hands to Thorpe. Thorpe leaning forward. He's going to be taken down just short of the goal line.
First and goal. Right about the 1-yard line.
Quickly to the line goes Winslow. Another handoff to Thorpe, stiff arm, and Thorpe stays up. able to manage his way back to the line of scrimmage. It was a first down for Winslow. Now it's second down and goal. Second and goal from the 2. It's Thorpe. Easy enough. Touchdown, Winslow. 3 touchdowns for Trey Thorpe.
So, that score, Winslow.
39-14 the score, with Timmy Bright coming on to kick the extra point. Looks like Winslow's going to go for 2 here. Up by 25. Would make it 27, so another touchdown after that would be running clock from then on out. So maybe that's the thinking. Hand off to Trey Thorpe, and he's in for the 2-point conversion. Trey Thorpe in for the 2-point conversion to make it 41-14. And of course, you've heard the name Trey Thorpe quite a bit tonight. 3 touchdowns. This was the first one long time ago, back in the first quarter, 22 yards out. Here's the second one. This is probably the prettiest touchdown run that he had. Maybe the prettiest run overall for Trey Thorpe. And then just now, you saw 1 yard out, and that's easy peasy for number 5. $7:32 left in the fourth quarter. And the Winslow coach is already heading down to the field. Bill Belton and some of the other assistant coaches who are up in the crow's nest. They head down to the field when they feel the game is over, and Winslow starting to prepare for next week, maybe in their minds. 41-14. Squib kick is picked up by Colts neck.
7:29 left.
Luis Guerra falls on top of it.
Let's give it up one more time, y'all, for our Winslow Township cheerleaders. Let's give it up for those girls.
Winslow Township cheerleaders getting proper round of applause here in Atco. Chilly evening, but the crowd has stayed attentive, stayed in their seats, some blankets in the stands. See some good Kelly Green pullovers and some nice fur coats to keep everyone warm here in Atco. So we hope you are warm and cozy wherever you are watching from, because we're not. Simon Rosenwasser here, Ethan Carpenter, our director, our Winslow Township High School crew here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Tommy Fallon throws across the middle, and Trey Thorpe with a strong shoulder. The catch from Aiden Diaz. Another look, and why not add to the Trey Thorpe highlight reel?
Second and 5.
Boom. It's 2nd and 5. Cade Trebet spins out of a tackle and then loses the football. It's loose. Winslow's got it. And the Eagles with Trey Moore have the football again, and he lost it. You gotta be kidding. Colts next got the football. The second time Winslow had a turnover, and then they turn it back over on the return.
Wow, a lot went on that play. Emerald Mitchell with the punch out. And then we give it right back.
Getting a little greedy are the Eagles, but Colts neck now with a 1st and 10 from the 30. Learning experience.
About 6:15 and counting.
First and 10. Fallon
Quarterback keeps it.
is pile driven down to the ground. From behind, he was caught up with by Amir Wiley.
Actually, he picked up 6. 2nd and 4 from the 20.
Here is the play that we just saw. Cade Trebet with Emerald Mitchell punching it out, and then a heady play to kind of shove Trebet in the back.
Inside handoff.
And Trey Moore just doing a little too much there as he lost the football on his tackle.
Pick up there.
Speaking of the devil, it looks like it's Trey Moore who is down for Winslow. The clock's going to stop at 5:15 left.
Tackle. An injured player.
Trey Moore back up on his feet. He's all right.
All right, so he's up. Let's give it up. Big stick. He looks okay. 3rd down.
Could be a 3rd down upcoming here for Colts neck. Cougars break the huddle with 3 yards to gain. The handoff,
this time.
and it is number 20 in John Manos. Emerald Mitchell once again blowing up the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down as the clock ticks under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
.435 and counting.
Here comes the 4th down play.
Pass goes
Incomplete.
So Winslow will take over on downs.
So Winslow 1st and 10 and a chance to salt away the clock unless they want more.
14.
Now a touchdown and a 2-point conversion would make it 35 points and a running clock.
All the fans are coming out. Come out next week.
The finals next week, right here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. First meeting between Shawnee and Winslow since 2015.
The rematch from the 2015 playoffs.
And in the championship. 1st and 10 for Winslow from the 23.
Inside handoff.
Trey Thorpe still working hard.
13.
12-yard gain.
Up to the 37.
Well over 100 yards for Trey Thorpe tonight. And 3 touchdowns on the ground for the Winslow senior. And Thorpe left side. Hit the hole hard, and he's still moving. He's got half the Colts Neck team there to bring him down. Another huge chunk play. 30 more yards for Trey Thorpe. Another look at the strong running from Thorpe. Inside the 30-yard line, the clock ticks. Winslow looking like they're going to keep it on the ground. Roger Brown is now in at running back.
Trey Thorpe is over 1,000 yards this year.
Trey Thorpe, they just announced it.
Let's give it up
with Roger Brown on the carry. 1,000 yards for Trey Thorpe. Looks like he's done for the game. And there he is, getting some congratulations. Trey Thorpe, 1,000 yards. Phenomenal season. And it's going to continue next week for Winslow. Second and short for the Eagles. Roger Brown being dragged back by his jersey. Matt Liggio on the stop. Dan Volpe as well there for Colts Neck. 3rd and 3. Little pitch to Jamil Peterson. And Peterson with a gain of, let's say, 13 yards, first down yardage. To the 10-yard line. Clock runs. I believe Winslow could kneel the ball down here. Colts Neck not going to call timeout. Been all running plays on this drive so far for Winslow. Roger Brown is the running back. And it's Roger Brown. He's short of the goal line to the 1.
It's a 5-yard pickup. So 2nd and 5, up to 5.
Duran going to keep it after the fake. He's going to go out of bounds and stop the clock. With 48 seconds left. Third and goal for Winslow from the 3. Handoff inside for Winslow. And so the Eagles, I don't know if they need to run another play. Not quite sure what the play clock situation is, but there's under 20 seconds and counting. Clock's going to stop at 14 seconds, and Winslow takes a timeout. They don't want to send any of us home, huh? Keep us here, watch the Eagles celebrate with good energy. Once again, we'll look at the finals next week. Shawnee and Winslow right here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. We hope you join us on the live stream next week. James Wilson Jr. feeling the vibes. Band has helped keep the energy up. And here's the 4th down play. Eagles will kneel, but it's going to be a turnover on downs. They're going to have to stop the clock at 10 seconds. Why they didn't kneel from the start of that series, I don't know, because the Eagles went out of bounds on one of the plays, but nonetheless, it'll be an Eagles win.
Excellent job,
Colts Neck
for the season this year.
Will finish their season tonight in Winslow.
Eagles, #1 seed.
And the Winslow Township Eagles
Championship next week, everybody.
will defeat the Colts Neck Cougars by a score of 41-14. Defense will come out onto the field for a formality.
We trying to get that championship, y'all. We all about chips.
If you're Colts Neck, why not run a play here? Maybe go for a deep shot. Got nothing to lose. They're going to keep it in a bunch formation, though. And they'll run. Good run for Scully. And that'll do it.
The game.
Game over. Winslow wins 41-14, and they're headed to the Central Jersey Group 4 Finals, and will host it as the 1 seed against Shawnee. Winslow with a heck of a performance, and the standout among them, Trey Thorpe. And we'll have his highlights take us out here. 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Here are the touchdowns. Easily could have had a reception touchdown as well. This is the 3rd touchdown, the 1-yard run, and then we'll take a look at the interceptions.
Let's go.
As Thorpe was in the right place at the right time all night long. And then the last play that we'll see wasn't quite an interception, but Thorpe kept the intensity high. How about the hard hit? And Winslow jumping around here in Atco. As that'll do it for our coverage here of the Central Jersey Group 4 semifinals. Winslow defeating Colts Neck 41-14. Ethan Carpenter, our director. My name's Simon Rosenwasser. Sky on camera, Sky on the other camera. And we thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll see you next week. Winslow, Shawnee, Central Jersey Group 4 championship game. So long, everyone.